Funeral services were held last night for a man who Lethbridge loved and he loved Lethbridge. Gary Boivin passed away last Friday of cancer. In December, Love Lethbridge and Streets Alive helped build a home for Boivin and his daughter Michelle, whose previous home had been ruined by a rainstorm in 2008. Daryl Rummold was there as friends and family said goodbye.
In his final days, Gary Boivin confided in friends that he faced a win-win scenario. If he died, he was going to heaven, free of the pain of the cancer that ate away at him and the handicaps forced upon him by flesh-eating disease. If he lived, he would get to stay longer with his daughter Michelle, who fueled his passion for life.
I, like a lot of other people, saw Gary for years, the guy in the wheelchair with one leg with a little girl in his lap. But I never stopped to find out his story. And God made a way for me to get involved in his story. And it's a great story.
Friends and family who gathered at Park Meadows Baptist Church on Thursday painted a picture of Gary as a sometimes opinionated but funny and giving person who encouraged others to be better people, get off drugs and off the streets.
No matter what your circumstances are, if you have faith, then things will change.
2 years and countless hours of volunteer work later, things did change. Gary and his daughter Michelle were finally able to call this house a home, moving in mere hours before Christmas Day, a day Boivin's doctors told him he may not see.
I've always felt that the town did so much for him. So it's funny to see the other side and have all of these people talk about what his impact has been.
Despite having no relatives nearby, Michelle Boivin hopes to remain in Lethbridge, a city that's done so much for her and her family.
If Michelle were 12 years old, I'm sorry, there wouldn't be a choice. But Michelle being 17 and expressing to me that she'd really like to stay in Lethbridge, I will do everything in my power to make sure that she can do what she wants to do.
Blasutti says a couple of families have already come forward expressing their desire to be Michelle's physical guardians. She says while the Boivins are her biological family, the city that embraced Michelle and Gary is now also family. She just wishes her brother could have loved the city as it loved him for just a little longer. Daryl Rummold, CTV News, Lethbridge.
Michelle Boivin's mother, Suzanne, died in 2007 from brain cancer. Love Lethbridge organizers say there is still about $50,000 owing on the project, their home, and they're hoping benefactors will come forward to help them cover the costs. If you'd like to donate or make direct donations towards Michelle's care, you can do that at the Streets Alive mission.